Hello, my name is DIJAYFRED. I'm here again with another tip. Today I'm going to be talking about um, using a degree you earned from the Nigerian university here in the United States. I can say using a degree you earned from the Nigerian university or one of the Nigerian universities abroad, but that would be very generic. So I'm going to be talking about in the United States where I reside. Um, and I'm going to be sharing with you the steps that I took to be able to get the degree that I earned in one of the universities in Nigeria recognized here in the United States. Because I've seen on social media people talk about these people, propagate this narrative of, oh, you can't use the Nigerian university degrees abroad. But based on my personal experience, I bet to differ. I am a living witness. I went through the process, though it was a little bit tedious. It took me a while to be able to get the degree that I earned and the school I went to, or from the school I went to in Nigeria, to be recognized here in the United States. So I'm going to be sharing my experience. I hope you will find it useful. I hope it will help one person out there. All right. All right. Let's take a shot at it. So the process I went through, it was like I said, it was tedious, not because of the agency that I went through here in the States. It took a long time because of my school, or my alma mater, the school that I graduated from, where I earned my degree in Nigeria. The delay came from that part, not from here. So the first thing I did when I came was ask questions. So I was directed to somebody told me about WES. WES, if you don't know about WES, is World Education Services. I think they're based in New York. So I went to their website, look at their requirement, the process that I have to go through. First thing I did was to open an account. I opened an account and paid the fee that was required of me. So after that, I got a form. They have a template, a form that you can download, which you will fill out the required information, and I send that form to your school, to the school where you want to get your transcript from, for them to evaluate. Whereas it's World Education Services, like I said, all they do is it's a credential evaluation body. Whether it is for immigration, whether it is for employment, whether it is for school, they can help you to do all that. So you have to go to, it is www.wets, which is WES.org. Visit their website and take a look at their requirements. So like I said, they have a lot of tools to analyze your case, because basically what you're trying to do, the really whole reason why you want to get your credentials over here to be evaluated is to try to get them to make a professional statement comparable to or to the equivalent here in the United States. And once that is done, it's a very recognized, highly reputable body. Once you get through the process and they analyze your certificate and make a professional statement on it that is equivalent to a first degree, BSc or whatever here in the States, no matter where you are required to get your degree, once you send that, and it will not come from you, because once now they analyze it and everything is completed, you go through the whole 9 yards, the whole process, and they get to say, okay, yes, we can compare your certificate, your degree you earned from Nigeria, a certificate degree that could be a BSc in accounting, and they say you are equivalent to BSc accounting in America. So wherever it's recognized, you get a job here as an accountant or you want to work in an accounting firm, all you need to do is to request for a copy from West. Then West will now send a copy to that establishment on your behalf. There is no questions asked. I'm a living witness. I have my certificate here recognized in the United States. So a little bit, I went to Lagos State University, Ojo, in Lagos. That's where I got my degree from. I got to the States, like I said, asked questions. So I went to their website, registered, paid the fees, downloaded that template I was talking about, a form, instructed you are giving permission to your school on your behalf to send your transcript and your certificate to WETS. So once that is done, if WETS can get those things, those requirements from your school, they will start working on it. Of course, there will be back and forth. They want to verify this. They want to make sure everything is authentic. They want to ask questions. So that's what takes the bulk of time. It took me almost 2 years to get this whole process completed. As soon as that was done, the one that really, really almost break my back was getting my certificates over, because since it was a degree that I gave them the permission to analyze that I was trying to get over. So they needed, even when they got the transcript from the school, everything was analyzed and all that, everything was said and done, they still needed my certificate. It required me to send just a copy of my certificate. Getting my certificate from my school, from LASU, was a big deal. It took a while. The ideal of, you cannot use Nigerian university certificate or a certificate earned from Nigerian universities abroad, from my experience, I think that is a lie. It's not true. I'm a living witness. My certificate that I earned from LASU, accounting, I've used it here in the States and I'm still using it. Anywhere is required here in the States. Even in Canada, they do it in Canada. I don't live in Canada, so I can only speak on what I've experienced here or about what I've seen here. So I'm narrowing it down to the States. This is my experience. The body is still out there. If you need it, go to World Education Services, look at their requirements. They will want to know why, the purpose of you wanting to do this, why you want to have your results analyzed, why you want to have why you want to transfer your transcript, have your international transcript over, whether it's for school, whether it's for immigration purposes, whether it's for work. They want to know that you have a form you fill out. Once you fill out the information based on your inputs, they will not determine which area, which part they will recommend that you take. So that is my experience using Nigerian university. A degree earned from Nigerian universities can be used abroad, in this case in America, where I did. So that narrative of, you earn, Nigerian schools, they don't recognize their certificates abroad, I don't think that is true here in the States where I live. So there's a pathway where you can follow if you want to do that. There's a pathway, which I just said, World Education. There are other, evaluation bodies. There are other, it's not just only, but World Education Services is very, very reputable and is highly, highly, respected here in the States. Anywhere you send your degree to, what is coming from there? Of course, they know, say this is not this is not something that you are claiming to be, I did this, but they will say, okay, this is your certificate. How can we're not going to trust that process that you went through, that it can't be anybody if you do that one. But in this case, it's coming from one of their own bodies, that is highly, highly, reputable here in the States. So they're not going to question them at all. I've used it a couple of times and there were no questions asked. I hope you find this information useful. Go out there and do your own research, and you go from there. All right, stay blessed. My name is DJ Fred. Thanks for watching. Bye. Peace.